Right, this is a message to a person, one person, who I quite like. But, let me just try this. Now, this person keeps on asking to join the $20 tier, and I was wondering where that will get me. Yeah, me. In this whole thing, because don't hex it, because I want to think positive things about everything, but I'm not going to carry on paying a $10 tier when that doesn't seem to do anything. Nothing. Nothing, really, nothing. So, this $20 tier, will I actually be able to talk with people on there? Because I'm going to join it for a month, yeah? And within that month, I will quit. Or won't. Depends, right? If I see it being another dollar ply thing. If the person doesn't really understand what I'm on about, well, I just need to talk to people. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. And no one bothers. That's the reason why I went so mad and came across probably very intense. But that was just after so many times trying people. Something that's just become apparent. Everything I said is becoming more and more revealed. Now, am I a visionary? Can I see things before they go on? Maybe. But I don't consider myself like that. I just thought it'd be good to speak about things. And then all of a sudden the internet, well, the YouTube went ascension. Ascension. All about ascension now. And then it became restrained just after when I went let loose online. Bear in mind, the people I was letting loose at were heavy duty, as in, like, you know, the controllers. So, is there any? Can anyone out there realise what I thought I was putting myself through? I didn't quite realise how much shit I had on these people, and they don't know shit. Sorry about my swearing. And I realised how critical this area is. They bombard people with fear not to do what I did, because you will get electronically attacked, you'll be etherically attacked. All these things are kind of put there to put a person off. Even people with total and utter common sense don't do this. People with inside information don't do it either, because they know how serious it is. Now, the people who I've contacted kind of know it's serious. They know that, you know. And that's the reason why they don't want to mention me or blank me. No, I'm not up for it's this mad grey area in this circumstance where I'm looking for attention, but off the right people. I'm not attention seeking just for that alone. No, I'm not. It's just that for so many years now, and I tried all the biggies, none of them want to know. Tried all the ex-Scientologists, none of them want to know either. Now, didn't that make me think? Yes, it did. It made me think. I know thinking's not that good, really, but the picture was already there in my mind. I thought, shit, now this is like playing out to the picture that I already knew, and it is, and it goes back deep, longer than a lot of you have been born. Sorry to say, if you're under 20 or under 25 years old, well then, yeah, because I've been doing it for that long, even though you must love to disregard this fact. I'm not a YouTube head. Well, I'm not like one of these YouTube researchers. I've said this before. That's not my thing. But I discovered something, and nothing that I've discovered has diminished. It's just things have been put there to absolutely show me that this is what's happening. Now I'm trying to share this with other people, and it's just down to their pure ignorance that it doesn't get across. Now they should be sharing it as well. See, this is the factor that's really been neglected, sharing. And I don't know why people don't want to share my stuff, because when I started doing these mad videos, so hoping that people would share it because I'm just me being mad, you know, look at this fucking twat sort of thing. But nah, it's as if like people deep down they know not to even go near me. And that deep down thing is their own selfish selves. That's the self in them. That's the selfish, ignorant, arrogant piece of shit that they are. That everyone has. Everyone's got one of these people, one of these things inside them. You know, in this day and age, people are becoming more accustomed with that fact, recognizing it in themselves in order to deal with, right? Now, people who haven't yet gone to this stage, they really show themselves up. They stick out like sore thumbs, like I said. You can just see, just through the blatant arrogance, ignorance, and from what they say and what they do, everything indicates that they've not yet fully woken up, right? And it's nothing to do with religion. Nothing. That's the reason why I'm not religious, yeah? I might look like Jesus to some people. Been told so many times. But I'm not religious. Especially Christian. Right? Fair enough, I got Christian back in the day. After that, the vicar got done for paedophilia. And never had anything to do with him again. But this is true as well. Why do they all get done for that? That's pretty mad, isn't it? Anyway, so I'm going to join this $20 tier group of, you know, John. And if I can talk to some people, some rational people, like I wanted to join a group maybe that kind of knew whereabouts I was, but I don't think that anyone does. What I've done and what I've indicated, I mean, my videos have kind of much been deleted now off YouTube, but what I did to these people was just rag them right out of the woodwork and rip them round by the ears, holding them, ripping their fucking heads off, and no one could be bothered to look. And I'm talking about these serious heads now, who've done shit all because they're scared. Do you know why they're scared? Why can't they take me out and just kill me? Because I've done it already. I've done it, been doing it for 20 odd years. And when they saw this, which they have, they realise how dangerous I am. Right? So if they do take me out, yeah, I'm dangerous. Yeah, if anyone touches me, this is all gonna fucking come out. And it's teetering on the edge for them. Now, I kind of like dealt with this, yeah? This intensity for years now. This stress, intensity, just this frustration of talking to people who you think know what's going on, but they just don't. And it's tiring. It's tiring. It really is. So I'm going to get part of this $20 tier to see if anyone else on there is anywhere close to where I'm at. And it's not like being better than you, what I'm talking about. You've got to get that out of your heads. There's no competition here. There's no competition, you Americans. Because we know how you love competition. It's been ingrained into you. And this is another factor, that people have been brought up with this mentality. This is the reason why men and women are no longer compatible. They're not. Girls get targeted, or females get targeted, and males do, from the day they're born, and fed a thread that makes them feel complete, or that's what they are. This has got skewed with as well, yeah? But naturally, there will always be a it should have been sorted by now. A unison, a unity, or an understanding at least should have been sorted, but it's not. It's kept like this, so that there's so many arguments. People split up. Marriages wrecked. Men and women just don't really get on. It's a real rarity if they do, and especially if they're sexual partners. Now, it's a rarity. It is a real rarity, and even then, it has certain things which crop up. Everything's been put there for this, like so, and it's seed planting, it's seeding people's minds from day one. And it seems so superficial to talk about shit like that. And it's not as if I've been scorned or anything. I'm not. It's just what I've seen, not only within my life, but like within other people's lives. So many, every person I know, been affected by this. By this it's as if like the male and female, proper male and proper female now, yeah? Energy, it's not in momentum like that, in unison, slightly out of sync, whatever way you want to look at it. Doesn't really matter up or down, but they're not quite in sync, and that's what causes the arguments. But obviously there's a lot of other things which aren't compatible, which could be compatible, which are compatible. So you've got the sexual side, and that's the most important thing for them, the sex. Sex drives people. This drives people. Sex. That is the only thing. Nothing else much does, really. Up to a point. But, like, sex is the overall governing factor of this. And they didn't want people having normal sex. So they've kept them, yes, normal sex as in, like, what should be considered sacred. But now, it's all been perverted now, isn't it? So something which could have been tantric has become pornographic, and everyone loves it because it involves that. I'm no prude or anything like that. I mean, this is why I can say this, because I've done all the things most people haven't done. I really have. Not you know, not habitually, but I'm no stranger to the world of perverse, as long as it doesn't involve kids or animals. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm not saying it like from a prudish Christian point of view, but this is what has gone on. Anyway, that's another thing. I ended up joining this $20 tier thing, and see where it gets me.